Welcome back. So the reason that I made this video kind of quickly after the one I made a couple days back is because it sort of ties into that concept we were going into regarding accenting. What we want to really look for here is to not think of things in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 7. We want to think of them as just 1, because your brain and mine too, and I'm the one who does this for a living, we're not going to be able to think that fast. And what I mean by that is, let's say I'm going through the first measure here with the diminished patterns in it, right? So that'll be 3, hammer, 5 on B, 3 on E, 6 on high E, and then we repeat that a few more times. So there's no way that I would be able to keep up with that in my brain. So I have to think 1, 1, 1, 1. Because otherwise I'm just going to be going in my head over and over again, and that doesn't help you get better at this. It just makes you confused and feel stupid. And I felt stupid for plenty of years, so I don't need any more help on that front, dude. So anyway, moving on with the rest of the piece, that's how I'm going to think of that. So 1, 1, 1, 1. And that's going to carry over into the 7s as well now. It's going to be way harder, I'm going to tell you in advance, because what we're going to have to do right at the end here, up on E is going to have to transition to 10 on A with a downstroke. So that is one to really focus on. Focus on the transitions between measures, not just the measures themselves. So, going between the two of them. Once we get to there, our hand is nice and open. We're going to take that, keep a relatively similar shape, and transition it to A major. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For when you're going slow, and for when we speed up, like we talked about. 1, 1. I would not be able to keep up with that, and nobody else would either, frankly, unless they're like a crazy person. Anywho, we've got one more coming after that, and frankly, in the build-up to this, this is the part that I goofed the most. So I would say, keep a special eye on this. We've transitioned out of A major, but we're going into another inversion of it that starts on the 17th fret on the low E. So you can see how weirdly my hand had a transition there. This is my best friend here. Here's what I want to do. Right about as I get to this point, I want my thumb to let off the back of the neck and start shifting up, so that it naturally pulls my pointer finger towards that location and keeps the shape more natural. It's never, ever, ever going to feel completely natural as you do that, because it's a wild transition. That's the closest thing you can do to make it feel like a normal technique to yourself, though. So, one more time. You can see, there I goofed it, right there. I didn't even plan on doing that, but I'm leaving it in just because it shows how goofily I goofed that. Ha! One more time with that. Watch my thumb. Now you see, that time it was a lot easier, because my thumb is a lot looser. Also, I have to say, it's probably harder to do it slow than it is fast in this case. So, anyway, enough of my excuses. We've gotten to the final inversion of A major here. Now we're just going to transition to 6s. Going to 17 on A. And ending right here, if you feel like it. Or you can add in the extra 7 that I did at the end. But it's up to you. Now finally, the whole shebang. I'm going to try and do it fast one more time to pretend I'm good at my job. So, wish me luck. 1, 2, 3, 4.